Have you ever come across a quote that hit you so hard, it left a lasting impression on you? Words can be potent, especially when they hold profound meanings that resonate with our experiences, feelings, and aspirations. Today, we are embarking on an exploration of such thought-provoking quotes. These are not just words, but they are life lessons, glimpses of wisdom, and sparks of inspiration that can deeply touch our hearts and minds. So, get ready to dive deep into the realm of powerful words and thoughts. Change is inevitable and growth is intentional. Here are some quotes that echo this sentiment. First off, we have this nugget of wisdom to contemplate. Some goodbyes are good for your growth. It's a poignant reminder that not all endings are negative. Sometimes parting ways with certain people or situations can be the catalyst for personal development and progress. It's about learning to let go, even when it's hard. Next, consider this mantra. Be strong, be different, be you. It's a call to arms for individuality and courage. Change is often met with resistance, both from within and from others. But standing firm in your uniqueness and strength is a vital part of growth. Now let's turn to a quote that's a bit of a conversation. They said I changed a lot. I said a lot changed me. It's a powerful statement about how our experiences shape us. Change isn't always a choice. Sometimes it's a response to the world around us, but whether we're pushed into it or we leap willingly, change is a constant part of life. Finally, we have this thought-provoking quote. Some changes are painful, but necessary. Growth isn't always comfortable. In fact, it can often be quite painful, but that doesn't make it any less essential. Like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly, the process may be tough, but the result is beautiful. As we journey through life, we will inevitably face changes. Some will be exciting, others daunting, and some might even be painful. But it's crucial to remember that growth is often on the other side of these changes. Whether we're saying goodbye, embracing our individuality, responding to our circumstances, or enduring painful transitions, each change brings with it the opportunity for growth. Change and growth are intertwined, and these quotes emphasize the need to embrace both. So, as we navigate this ever-changing world, let's strive to grow, to evolve, and to become the best versions of ourselves we can be. After all, change is inevitable, but growth is intentional. Trust and respect are the pillars of any relationship. Here are some quotes that underline their importance. Let's delve into the profound wisdom encapsulated in these words. Trust me, everything has its own time. This quote is a gentle reminder that patience is a virtue, and trust is its companion. Trust in time, in the process, in the universe, and most importantly, in ourselves. Believe that everything unfolds in its own perfect time, and rushing or forcing things may not always yield the best results. Moving on to our next quote. To be trusted is a greater compliment than being loved. This powerful quote emphasizes the significance of trust over love. Love can be fleeting, but trust, once earned, is solid and enduring. It's the foundation upon which love can flourish. To be trusted implies that you have proven yourself to be reliable, honest, and worthy. It's a testament to your character and integrity. And indeed, it's a greater compliment than simply being loved. And now, let's contemplate on this. Sometimes you have to leave, not for ego, but for self-respect. This quote underlines the importance of self-respect in our relationships and interactions. Self-respect means knowing your worth and not allowing anyone to treat you less than you deserve. It's about setting boundaries and not tolerating disrespect. Sometimes, walking away from situations or people that diminish your self-respect is the most powerful statement you can make. It's not about ego, it's about valuing yourself. Trust and respect go hand in hand. Without them, relationships crumble. As we wrap up this segment, let these words linger in your consciousness. Trust and respect are not just words, they are values that we need to cultivate and uphold in our relationships. They are the glue that holds relationships together. So as we navigate through life, let's strive to be trustworthy and respectful. For in doing so, we build bridges and not walls. Let's remember that trust is earned, respect is given, and both are essential in the dance of relationships. Living in the present is a key to peace. Here are some quotes that emphasize this concept. In the words of an unknown sage, if you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. This profound statement suggests that our emotional state is largely dependent on our temporal focus. Dwelling on past regrets can lead to depression, while anxiety often stems from worrying about future uncertainties. To be at peace, we need to bring our attention back to the present moment. Let's consider another quote that underscores the importance of living in the now. Every day, choose yourself. This quote is a gentle reminder to prioritize our needs, wants, and happiness each day. It's about making the conscious decision to focus on ourselves, to be in the present, and to act in ways that promote our well-being. It's not about being selfish, but about practicing self-care and self-love. But what happens when we face the inevitable reality of people leaving our lives? How do we live in the present then? A wise quote offers some guidance. Learn to live when people leave. This quote encourages us to accept the transient nature of relationships and to keep living our lives fully, even when people we care about are no longer part of our journey. It's about understanding that life goes on, that the present moment is still ours to live, even when people leave. So let's remember, living in the present is not just about forgetting the past or not worrying about the future. It's about fully immersing yourself in what's happening right now. It's about acknowledging the beauty of the moment, the joy in the now, and the peace that comes from just being present. As we navigate through life, let's strive to live more in the present, for it is in the now that life truly unfolds. Scene script. Self-love and happiness are essential for a fulfilling life. Here are some quotes that highlight their significance. Never ever lose yourself for anyone. This quote is a gentle reminder that your identity, your dreams, your values are yours alone. They are not to be compromised or given away for the sake of others. Remember, you are your own person, and you should always hold on to that. Making yourself happy again is the biggest comeback. Happiness is a choice, and sometimes it's a choice we have to make over and over again. But that's okay, because every time you choose happiness, you're making a comeback. You're reclaiming your joy, your peace, and your life. So keep making that choice. Keep making that comeback. Better days are on the way. Just wait. This quote speaks of hope. Sometimes life can be tough. It can be challenging, and it can be hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But remember, better days are on the way. They may not be here yet, but they are coming. Just hold on. Keep believing and keep moving forward. Everything will come to you at the perfect time. This quote is about trust. Trust in the universe. Trust in the process. Trust in the timing of your life. It's a reminder that you don't have to rush, you don't have to force things, and you don't have to worry. Because everything you're working towards, everything you're hoping for, it will come to you at the perfect time. Self-love and happiness are not destinations, but journeys. It's important to keep walking on these paths. This quote is a reminder that self-love and happiness are not something you achieve, and then it's done. They're ongoing journeys. They're paths that you keep walking day after day. And every step you take on these paths, every act of self-love, every moment of happiness, it's a victory. It's a cause for celebration. So keep walking and keep celebrating. Words have the power to inspire, to provoke thought, and to encourage change. We've journeyed through a myriad of quotes that hit hard, that resonate deep within us, and that serve as reminders of life's many facets. We began by exploring the concept of change and growth. We learned that sometimes goodbyes can be good for our growth. We realized that some changes, although painful, are necessary. We acknowledged that we change, not because we want to, but because life changes us. We then delved into trust and respect. We discovered that being trusted is a greater compliment than being loved. We were reminded to raise our words, not our voices, and that sometimes we need to leave not for ego, but for self-respect. We ventured into the realm of the present, understanding that depression ties us to the past, anxiety catapults us into the future, but peace keeps us grounded in the present. Finally, we explored self-love and happiness. We learned the importance of choosing ourselves every day, of not losing ourselves for anyone, and that making yourself happy again is indeed the biggest comeback. As we conclude, remember that these quotes are not just words, but life lessons. Reflect on them, learn from them, and most importantly, live by them.